For example, you have an equation y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. If I do something to this equation, if I am able to obtain this format, y equals x minus p whole squared minus q. Achieving this format is known as a completing square math. Okay, so this format is basically in this format what you can say that over here we have a square completed. Okay, from here to here the process is known as completing a square. So whenever you come across a quadratic equation, an examiner asks you to complete a square, this is what you're going to get. This is one of the forms. Another form is y equals k into x minus p whole squared minus q. Okay, so that's another possibility. And another possibility is y is equals to kx minus p whole squared minus q. That's another format. Okay, now once you have now how to get here, we will talk about that in the second part of today's lesson. The first part is what information we will be able to extract once we have this format. Okay, you have done this in your IGCSEs, but in AS level, we will be doing that again with a little bit of addition. Now, in general, let me explain what information do we extract out of it. So for example, if you have an equation x minus p whole squared plus q, this part here, negative p, if I change the sign of it, what will I get? If I change the sign of this minus p,
Next
what is
coordinate of vertex point.
yes, we are going to get plus p. And if I keep this as it is, as plus q, so I'm only changing the sign of this one. This here, these are coordinates of vertex for this particular equation. Okay. Now, how did we get? Okay, fine. This it makes sense for q. Why do we need to change the sign? Now, for that, I would like you to take you back to the solution part of the equation. When we solve an equation, uh, here, what do we? Okay, now actually this one, x plus 7 into x minus 2. We are looking for the point on the x-axis, so we are looking for the x value. So we put this factor equals to 0 and this factor equals to 0. The thing which we do over here is not completing square, but we apply a zero product property in order to know the value of x for this particular factor. So more or less, we'll be doing exactly the same thing. If I want to know the x value of the vertex, so whatever we have inside the square, now that's a more important thing because we will be dealing with other formats as well. So whatever you have inside the square, equate it with 0. So in my rough work, or you should be able to do it in your head as well. In my rough work, I'm going to put x minus p equals to 0 because that's inside the square. From here, I'm going to get x value, basically the x coordinate of the vertex for this equation. Okay, now let me give you a few questions here. And I want you to write down, I'm going to give you an equation. It will be in a completed square format already, so you don't have to worry about it. All I would want you guys is to extract the coordinates of vertex from that equation. Okay, let's just begin. First of all, y equals 3 into x minus 4 whole squared plus 11. So I want you to write down coordinates of the vertex. Also, the equation for the line of symmetry for this one. Second equation, सेम थिंग, ये काम आपने सब के लिए करना है, वर्टेक्स और लाइन ऑफ सिमेट्री। सेकंड इक्वेशन के लिए भी, थर्ड इक्वेशन, राइट। Let me know once you're done. हफ्सा, रिदा एंड सुहेब, आप में से जो भी पहले कर ले मुझे काइंडली इन्फॉर्म कर दीजिएगा।
Okay, sure.
Remember, whatever is inside the square, put that equals to 0 in your head. You don't have to do show it on the paper. Put that equals to 0 in your head and find x. That will be the x coordinate of the vertex. Y is whatever is this another total separate term. That will be the y coordinate as it is. The equation for line of symmetry will always be x equals the x coordinate of the vertex.
Sir, what did we do in the last two classes for coordinate geometry? Because I didn't join.
In the last two lessons of coordinate geometry, I'll send you the notes, okay? And after today, after the lesson, if you can send me your full name, I'll be creating your Microsoft Teams ID. From there, you can access the recordings as well. Okay?
Okay, so did we do past papers?
Yeah, we did past papers. I'll be sending you the notes as well. Okay? Uh, can you send me a message now so that I can send you notes?
I think my phone is dead, so I'll send it to you in a while.
Okay, okay, fine, sure. डन आपने कर लिया ये वाला समझ में नहीं आ रहा अच्छा मैंने क्या बताया था whatever is inside the square put that equals to करें हाँ whatever is inside the square क्या आ गया
Sir, does the negative sign outside the square brackets mean that the, like, is it, yeah,
yeah what
that
about it
one. Does it mean that the U is upside down?
yes
Like the coin?
yes
Okay.
absolutely right it only means sad face it doesn't change the fact how you will be calculating the like extracting the vertex it only tells you the information if it is going to be concaved up or down so negative sad face concave down okay x equals to you know whatever is inside the square put it equals to that's the answer ना इसको जीरो के इक्वल पुट करो
Done, sir.
फिर x निकालो अब इसको जीरो के इक्वल पुट करो फिर x निकालो निकला x डन was it रिदा और हफ्सा
Hafsa.
ओके ठीक है रिदा बच्चे आपसे हो गया
I'm not fully done yet.
चला ठीक टेक इट टाइम तो हेब हो गया आपसे yes Sohib are you done
सर
are you
यस
done
सर यस सर एक्चुअली मैं बाहर हूँ ना तो मेरे पास यहाँ
okay
पे कोई रजिस्टर वगैरह है ना तो मैं फिर अपने माइंड को तो कर दूँ सारा तो दैट्स मोस्ट
okay Done.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Sohaib.
Sir, last 10 वाले का आंसर vertex point 0,0.
आप अभी लिखे, हम डिस्कस करते हैं। आपने कर लिया है यहाँ तक?
Yes,
यहाँ तक हो
sir.
गया? ओके,
Yes.
चले बस। सिद्धा कहाँ पहुंची?
I also got 0 for the last one.
Okay, so basically you all are done, right? Okay, so the vertex for this one is whatever is inside the square, put that equals to 0. So x minus 4 equals to 0. So this means x equals 4. Whatever is outside, not here, like as a separate term, that thing as it is without changing its sign is going to be the y coordinate of the vertex. Line of symmetry for this one is x equals 4. Correct? ये ठीक है? Okay. अच्छा, अब आगे मैं लाइन ऑफ सिमेट्रीज नहीं लिखूंगा स्पेस कॉन्स्ट्रेंट्स की वजह से, सिर्फ मैं वर्टेक्स के कोऑर्डिनेट्स लिखता जाता हूँ। अच्छा जी, इसके वर्टेक्स के कोऑर्डिनेट्स हैं बेटा -2,5। x प्लस 2 इक्वल्स टू 0 से आपके पास x की वैल्यू आएगी -2। लाइन ऑफ सिमेट्री x इक्वल्स -2। यहाँ से आपके पास वर्टेक्स के कोऑर्डिनेट्स आ जाएंगे x -3 इक्वल्स टू 0, व्हिच मींस x इक्वल्स 3। सो वर्टेक्स के कोऑर्डिनेट्स आ गए 3, -4। ठीक है, इसके वर्टेक्स के कोऑर्डिनेट्स होंगे आपके पास -2, 8। whatever is inside the square, put that equals to 0. इसके वर्टेक्स के कोऑर्डिनेट्स होंगे -1, like that's the square part. So whatever is inside the square, put that equals to 0. So x plus 1 equals to 0 gives us x equals -1. And whatever is outside as a separate term, that thing as it is, this is +3. This minus sign is with this term. This 3 has a positive sign. So -1, 3. Okay. Then whatever is inside the square, put that equals to 0. So x equals to 0. Inside the square we have just x, so x equals to 0. That's it. This is the x coordinate and y coordinate is going to be 1. ठीक है? हाँ जी, इसका आंसर क्या है? x coordinate क्या आ रहा है इसका? 1/2. Whatever is inside the square, put that equals to 0. So 2x minus 1 equals to 0. Next, 2x equals to 1, and then x will be equals to 1/2, or you can write it down as 0.5, comma, -3. For this one, x equals -2/3, comma, -5. For this one, x coordinate is +1/5, and then y coordinate would be -3. For this one, x coordinate is 0. Is there anything being added or subtracted here? No. So how would nothing means, yeah, 0. The y coordinate will also be equals to 0. Earlier I told you when we started off this topic to get your hands on Desmos. I would like you guys to plot these graphs like by writing down these equations as it is on Desmos, and notice if your vertex which you are extracting from this equation is actually the same one or not. Okay? Any questions here? All right. Next, we are going to do how to complete a square. Now that's once we have a square completed, then we see how to extract coordinates of vertex. But if the examiner gives you an equation that y is equals to x squared plus 6x, and the examiner asks you directly a question, what are the coordinates of vertex. Then the first step is you need to convert this equation into a completing square format. Now here is the process how you do it. First of all, whatever I'm going to write down with the blue, no matter what, you have to do that all the time. There's a step zero. Step zero is basically a precaution. Make sure that the coefficient of x square is always positive 1. Okay? Coefficient of x square should be positive 1. That's how, that's the first thing. So, step 0. Are we good? Is the coefficient of x square positive 1 in the equation we are dealing with right now? Okay. Now, next thing, whatever I'm going to write down with the blue over here, no matter what, you have to do that all the time. Bracket open, x, blank space this much that you should be able to put a sign along with a number over here, and then whole square minus. This minus sign comes all the time, no matter what signs you're dealing with up there, no matter what numbers, what sign you're dealing, you have to put this minus sign in any case, and then bracket close, bracket open, and then a space for a number, and then bracket close, and then whole square. So this thing you have to do all the time. Now, what do we need to put over here in the blank spaces? Coefficient of x with the sign, the half of it. What is the coefficient of x in our equation? With the sign, positive 6. The half of it is going to be, half of plus 6 will be positive 3. Positive 3 goes here, positive 3 goes here. So y equals x plus 3 whole squared minus 9. The coordinates for the vertex for this equation are, what are the coordinates of vertex? Minus 3 and minus 9. Very good. Minus 3, minus 9. Now, in the last 2 minutes, I would like you guys to attempt a very simple question. Y equals x squared minus 8x. I'm starting off with very simple question. We will be going towards a difficult part inshallah tomorrow. You should be able to do this in 1 minute. I will be asking the coordinates of vertex. Very good. Excellent. Yes, Hafsa, are you done?
No, sir.
Okay, okay.
Or is it 4 minus 16?
Well done, Rida. Excellent. 4 and minus 16. Yes, Hafsa, waiting for you.
Same, sir. 4 minus 16.
Nice. So x blank space whole squared minus blank space whole squared. This needs to be there all the time. In the blank space, I need to put half of the coefficient of x along with the sign. So minus 8, the half of it is going to be minus 4. So minus 4. Even if you put plus 4 here, eventually the square of it is going to be positive. So even if you don't put minus sign, that's fine, but it's always good to stick to the basic practice. So y equals to x minus 4 whole squared minus the square of negative 4 is positive 16, and then plus minus gives you minus. So the coordinates of the vertex are going to be 4 and minus 16. That's it. Chala, inshallah, see you tomorrow with a little bit difficulty level increased. Take good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.
Officer.